Hey there, it's Jay Connor. They call me the Private Money Authority. I teach real estate investors how to get all the money they need, no banks, no credit, none of that. And listen, this isn't investment advice. Do your due diligence and all that kind of good stuff. But the truth is, I'm not talking about your money. I'm talking about using someone else's. Now, that's a writer downer right there. I've done right at 800 podcast episodes with my show here. And I don't recall anybody saying that they had raised $1.5 million in private funding just from being on two podcast shows. Do tell that story.
Yeah. So I guess it'll be a little more clarifying on the two podcast episodes. So what it was, so I have my own podcast back in 2015, 2016. I quit my job and I wanted to serve more people. I wanted to help people. I wanted to teach people how to do this. In fact, I had friends and family members ask me how to invest in real estate. Like, how are you quitting your job? And I'm like, well, because I have real estate. They asked me, well, can you teach me? And I said, sure. So I started teaching all these people one on one, and just it was fun. And I realized two things. I enjoyed it and I had free time. And so I decided, how can I help more people faster? So I started my podcast, the Master Passive Income Podcast. It's literally a solo show. Like 95% is all solo, me just teaching how I'm doing this because I want to get more people to invest. In fact, my mission in life is to help 1 million people to invest in real estate, because when I help them succeed, then I succeed. So it's great. But this podcast that I had, just coaching people one on one, I had so many people reaching out to me after, I don't know, 5, 6 years of doing a solo show. I've got thousands of coaching students now, coaching them how to invest in real estate, becoming financial independent, buying properties. Well, I had people also say, well, Dustin, can I invest in your deals? And I would always tell them no. I would say, no, I want to help you. That's what I want to do. My deals are my wife and myself. And so here's what happened. I had friends of mine, other real estate investors. I put on a real estate investor conference. We had 500 plus people there, and one of my speakers are friends of mine. And after one of the conference, I said, hey, Dustin, we have a property coming up. It's 355 units in right near Nashville, Tennessee. And we want you to be a general partner, do some asset management, but we need help raising capital. It's a $25 million purchase. We need to raise, I think it was like 10, 12 million. And I said, I've never done it before, but let's go ahead and try, because I know people have asked me because they want to invest in my deals. I've helped thousands of people to invest themselves in their own deals, but I had also lots of people that had lots of money that want to invest. So I put out 2 podcast episodes. I'm teaching how to invest in real estate. But in the beginning of the episode, I shared, hey guys, this is what I'm personally investing in. If you want to be a part of it, fill out this form. I gave them a Google form to fill out. Let me know if you want to invest. And I did 2 different episodes where I talked about how to invest in multifamily, how to make sure you're getting in the right deals, if you're going to be a limited partner where you're investing your money, what to watch out for. So I'm educating them how to do it. And I'm showing them this deal that I have is just phenomenal. And if you want to invest with me, you can. So I put out 2 episodes. Now, here's a fun thing, Jay. So I actually have done this twice now, raising over $1.5 million twice now from 2 podcast episodes. So 2024, in May, we closed on our 355 unit apartment complex. I put out 2 episodes, but I had so many people wanting to invest with me because of all this work. And remember, when I told you that story, I told every single person after getting laid off that I'm an investor. So many people, everybody knows me. If you want to take anything away from how I raise this much money, it's because 2 things. Number 1, I help as many people as I can. But number 2, every single person that has ever met me since that day I got laid off, all they know is that I'm an investor. And so every single person that I've ever met already knows this. And so I put out 2 podcast episodes in 2024, and I got so many people that I stopped putting it out because I had to call everybody, get everybody. So we raised 1.5 total with my 3 other partners. We raised 12 million. And then just last month, we closed on 375 unit apartment complex in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Same exact thing. In fact, let me take that back. I did not even put out on my show that I was taking investors. I don't believe I did. I just called the original investors because I had a list of like 30 or 40 different wealthy individuals. And so I called them up and said, hey, I'm investing in this new deal. Would you want, and they jumped all over it because we got it for a $60,000 unit. We could literally resell it for $110,000 a unit now, and fantastic cash flow, all that sort of stuff. But what it really came down to, if you want to boil, like I said, everything down, everybody knows me as an investor. And I've been doing it for a very long time, 10 years now, knowing me as an investor. But number two, I've been helping so many people. When they listen to my podcast, they hear how much I want to help them. And in the end, they say, you know what? I trust Dustin. I've been listening to this guy every single week for 5 years or 10 years or however long. In fact, I have people say, Dustin, I found you. And for a month, I went back and binged all, and like I said, 400 episodes, solo show, 400 of me just teaching them how to do it. Dustin, I trust you so much. I'm giving you my money. So if you want to boil everything down, tell everybody that you're an investor from this point forward, no matter what, no matter if you don't have any properties now, everybody needs to know that you're an investor. Remember, I said, even though 100% of my money came from my job, that's my part-time job. I'm a full-time investor. But number two, serve as many people as you can. When people trust you, when people know that you are there for their benefit, then they're going to want to invest with you. So does that help round out how I raise? Now it's 3 million now from 2 episodes from bringing all the people that wanted to invest with me.